What's up, guys? My name is Jomel Socorro.
My name is Jarron Gaddis.
And we are the Wannabeaboo podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest game and anime news, reviews, and waifus for lifeu. This is episode 42. And today, guys, we got a guest. I'm sorry, Jarron. Did I interrupt you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was making my fucking regular number joke that I'm pretty sure no one likes. Big 42, meaning of life. Get it good.
Of course, 42 meaning of life, which is, anime
Right,
and all that. But since the last time we had a guest on the show, that was probably back in, ASIN, right? ASIN 2018, which was like, months ago. So I think that was episode 36. But our guest today...
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, right? Yeah, it's like 32-ish kind of thing, right?
Was that? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm bad with numbers. But... he runs his own podcast called Cyber Timebite. He's the one. He's their first overall guest that has no relation to us, blood or any kind of relation. I don't even know the guy, but I love him.
He could be a murderer. He could be, he could be the saint of all saints. We don't know, but we're gonna find out today.
Exactly. Give a Wannabeaboo welcome, guys, to Steven from Cyber Timebite. Insert applause.
Man, you guys made me sound like I did all these weird things.
Great.
I mean, come on. If you watch anime, you do weird shit.
Oh my god. No, it's not as bad as reading the manga.
Hey, I read the manga. Manga for life, bro.
True.
Manga?
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, I'm not gonna start that now.
Please don't. We got enough of an argument today.
Exactly. That's good. I mean, that's already a podcast in and of itself, like just a topic by itself.
Well, I'm not gonna change the subject on you just like that for no reason.
No, that's true.
It's all right.
So how's everyone's weekend going so far? Jarron, Steven? I don't know whichever one.
Let's start with you.
All right, yeah, Steven.
Let's start with you since you're the guest.
No, start with me.
Yeah. How was the weekend? How's Diasho Con? Wait, no.
No.
Are you at Diasho Con or did? No. All right. Well. All right. Fuck Jomel. How are you doing?
Well, I'm actually the only. He is. Your friend is at the con right now, but I'm not at the con. I wish I was, but
Same.
I'm actually doing pretty good right now. I mean, my weekend's going great. I mean, I had to work. I'm working pretty much every single day, all the way up until Friday of next week, and so I'm gonna be pretty busy myself, and I have a con actually coming up this Saturday, and I can't wait for that to happen. And
which con?
Chicago Pop Culture Con.
Oh, you're from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from the town called West Chicago, so it's so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, unfortunate timing. I fucking moved to Alabama. We could have did some sort of meeting podcast, but this will have to do.
Exactly.
I mean, if me and Jomel wanna tag up, we can totally do this again sometime in person.
That is true.
That
is absolutely true.
Definitely. I would like to be a part of that whenever time arises. Since we both live within the area, we just need Jarron to get his ass up here eventually, so that we can, that we can all we can all be together at some point. But no, I'd definitely be down for down and meet up where you're at.
So I guess I can take this time, I guess, if you want me to say my things.
Oh yeah, of course. Go right ahead. Here, do your plug, my friend.
Be as shameless as possible.
All right. So hey there, everyone. I do a podcast called Cyber Timebite, and I'm 20 episodes in, and I'm going to be hitting 21 this Wednesday with my episodes, and my It's actually my 21st episode is actually Diasho Con related because I actually have actually interviewed 3 people that are at the con right now. I interviewed them and we talked about before the con, and we're gonna have them again on next week, I think, to talk about after con. And so that's gonna be really awesome and cool. And you can find me. You can, and if you want to, you can find me on Facebook at Cyber Timebite. You can follow me on Twitter at NostalgiaVamp. You can get my merchandise at Crash Steven Gear on Redbubble.com. That's Redbubble. And you can buy my Cyber Timebite shirt that literally says Cyber Timebite on it. And you can get my other shirts that has to do with my OC, Crash Stevens, that I made up that I go to every con with. Too bad he can't make it to Dice Show because I can't get there, but next year probably.
Happens, man. It happens.
Definitely.
I want to go to MMA Milwaukee too, but hopefully that works out in the foreseeable future. But but yeah, I mean, 20 the 41st episode of this one.
42nd.
42nd episode. I'm so it's so awesome and honored, and I'm also on another podcast called Adventure Time Guys as well. So if you want to check out that podcast too, that I've been doing for 4 years, you can go check that one out if you like. But make sure to check out Cyber Time Bite too and buy the merchandise and support me and be like, hey, I know you. So I'll go like, yeah, I know you, I think.
You heard it here first, guys. Support little guys.
Individual fans are just important as the conglomerate that they are.
Exactly.
But sorry, we can't always remember faces.
Exactly. But you can. But since if you can't remember anything, all the information will be linked. Down below in the information. Support your guy. Support your guy Steven at Cyber Timebite. And what was the other podcast name as well?
Adventure Time Guys.
Yeah, Adventure Time Guys. That's on Spreaker, and that's with me and my co-host Cameron.
Well, there you go, guys. Support Steven, and hopefully some of you guys can. Hopefully some of you guys go over to Steven's podcast and check him out. But don't leave us though, because we still need you guys.
And I got one more plug. Sorry, just one more plug.
Oh no,
Go
for it.
Next year, I'm gonna be if anyone here who's listening to the Wannabeaboo, anyone who's listening to the Wannabeaboo podcast, and you happen just to live in Maine, well, guess what? Me and Cameron are coming up there next year, and we're gonna be in a panel with me and Cam and 4 other guys, I'm guessing, and we're gonna just talk it. We're gonna talk to the fans. We're gonna meet a lot of people. We're gonna say hi. We're gonna say bye. We're gonna cry. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna be laying on the floor. No cuddling because that's weird.
Hey, don't be afraid of the love, Steven. Don't be afraid of the love.
But make sure to go check us out at the Great Falls Comic Expo, the spring edition, this May, in 2019. So yep.
All right, guys, you only got a few months left until May, so check those guys out because they'll be live and ready for you guys to touch. Not that I'm enforcing that, but they'll be there. So maybe you get the handshake or give them a fist bump.
I'm enforcing it. Touch them. Get them to impart their essence upon you.
Oh yeah. Because you can totally touch my arm, but do not touch anywhere else, because I swear. I don't want to be like Roman Reigns. Get touched in the butt.
Right. We don't need none of that.
No,
need none of that.
Not at all. So, Jarron, how's it been? How's your week been so far?
Well, my toe's been dying, and that's about it. When I say dying, I mean quite literally. It's I neglected a bad bruise on my toe, and it has taken some extra precautions to make my life difficult. But I went to the hospital. We're getting this dealt with. I gotta take big ass pills. I got shot in the butt twice, and I gotta rub ointment on it. So we're doing great, minus the butt shots because they still fucking hurt.
That sounds pleasant,
Oh.
my friend.
I'm
It's not.
sorry, man.
It ain't. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
This is true. This is
Yeah, I'm
very
sorry.
true.
But I mean, other than that, class homework and Warframe.
Oh, yeah, you
That's
finally
the
get back
new,
into it, didn't you?
Yes, it did, because the new expansion came out
Of course.
this week. 2 weeks ago? Sometime.
No, 2 weeks. No, about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just because you
Yeah.
asked,
So
just because you asked, Jarron,
yeah.
how has my weekend been? So
Maybe I was getting to that, Jomel.
maybe you're getting there. Okay. Point is, right now, as of this
How was your weekend, Jomel?
Oh, now you ask. As of this recording,
Yeah, how was your weekend? It was a shiny. It was a squeaky clean.
very
Yeah, since
squeaky.
you get to take pictures of cosplayers in bikini cosplay.
I mean,
Ooh. Wink.
that's only it's the perk of being cursed with talent, my friend.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Oh really? Oh, is it? Oh really? Is it now?
I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but just saying.
I
Just
think
saying.
you are.
Okay.
I
But
can hear it from here.
oh, okay. All the way in Alabama?
Yep.
All right. Well, so far my weekend has been great. Diasho Con has treated me really kindly. If, to any standard of any con. It's my very first Diasho Con, so I'm getting my cherry pop right now, and so far I'm enjoying it. Um it's a lot small. It's not a lot smaller, but it is smaller than ASIN, so it's easier to breathe around, and that's if you know what I mean. Like, it's not as crowded.
The collective weeb musk isn't as thick.
True.
Yeah, I've been keeping up on Facebook with the con, like a news feed, and I was like, and there's like people like, hey, where's that weeb beep? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm like, gosh, like, is there really just like everything going on at this con?
I mean, you could argue any popular con has a ton of shit going on,
Yeah,
including that kind of stuff. But
I heard there was someone who on literally on the first day before the con even started had to be ambulanced out, and
oh my god.
Oh yeah,
and
I
there
heard
was
about that.
somebody got dropped dead drunk or whatever, and had to be ambulanced out on the first day. And
Yeah.
Look, no con is a good con unless someone dies.
Or it gets
Yeah.
heavily transported to the hospital.
You're right.
That's
Yeah.
tradition. That's always tradition every year for any con at this point.
no,
Oh man.
But
But no, I'm glad it's going well. I do wish, same as Steven, that I could be there, but my circumstances currently don't allow it.
yeah, that's just curious. Are you guys hearing anything outside behind me right now?
Barely.
Okay, good.
No.
Because this is good. That means that it's not being recorded. Point is, there is some sort of barbarian gathering outside of my hallway in the hotel room, and I have no idea what the fuck is going on. All I hear is screaming,
Yep.
banging, and possibly some mating going on, but I am not about to find
That's a
out.
con.
well,
That's a con for you.
well, I'm actually encouraging you to bring it in because, like, let's bring in the con, let's feel it.
You're right. We need to make this podcast descend further into chaos.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then it'll just be utter destruction at this point. No, I'm not letting this is my sanctuary right now. I've got the deadbolt on, and I've got I got my ice bucket ready
This
if I
is
need
my
to.
last bastion.
You,
Exactly.
are you cosplaying right now, actually?
Actually, yes. I'm actually in the middle of my cosplay right now. I cosplayed as the Winter Soldier. Yeah, it's pretty standard, not necessarily anime, but pretty in
Yeah, you
season.
fucking piece of shit.
Hey,
Going to a con in non-anime attire.
there's no dress code except to dress. Yeah.
I mean, so, let's be honest, people barely do that.
Well, for the good and for the bad, depending on
Yeah.
your preferences, right?
Yeah.
But
I
other
mean,
than
to give some people the benefit of the doubt, cosplays are fine. The others are.
no, definitely. But other than that, the biggest thing that happened to me this weekend, specifically today, was that I got to actually meet, uh, was it Won Cho, which is also known as ProZD on Twitter and also on from Vine. He's I don't know. I know Jarron knows who he is. Are you familiar with who he is, Steven?
I have no clue who he is.
All right. Well, he's an Asian guy that's known for his like kind of like a very deep and kind of mellow voice. So he's done like a lot. He got popular in Vine from Vine, doing like skits and some like voiceovers and stuff like that.
Here's a good example, and I guess not example, but like, if you like ASMR, then you're gonna like his voice.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah, but like, imagine deep and chocolatey.
Oh my! Are you talking about the guy who made the Chocolate Rain song?
Oh
No,
no,
different guy.
not him. Unfortunately, but I think just as deep. Like it's if you were to hear him speak, the best way I could resemble it is Velvet Chocolate.
Like Chocolate Rain.
He could probably do a perfect rendition of it.
Probably. And during the autograph session, not only was he really cool and chill with everyone like taking selfies and stuff like that, so I had him autograph my badge as usual, but I actually had him yell at me in his voice. So hopefully the mic picks this up, but I'm about to play it. This is what happened when I came up to ask him for his autograph. Y'all ready for this?
Yes.
All right, yeah, hit me
All right.
up.
All right, here we go. And for those listening back at home, I'll put a more cleaner version of the audio on the actual podcast for you guys to, really get a feel for his voice. I don't know. Do you guys pick that up?
Yes, I did.
All
Makes
right.
me feel good. I felt it. I felt it in my chest.
I know. And he really yelled it out too. Like he really yelled it out, and I didn't. I wasn't ready for that, to be honest. But and then the reason,
When your boy read-
yeah, no, yeah, exactly. And the reason why.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, but the reason why
Yeah, you're gonna explain it.
the reason why that I was so excited to meet ProZD Steven is because he was actually the one that inspired me to do the podcast as well. He's the one that inspired our name, the Wannabeaboo,
Mhm.
because he has his own he has his own like short mini series called Anime Crimes Detective, and one of his dialogues is that he called somebody that they weren't enough of an anime fan, so he called them a wannabeaboo, and I found that to be the perfect term for, the perfect name for John and I's podcast, especially for
Yep.
who we are and what we do.
Yeah,
good.
bunch of shitty opinions and desperate needs.
That's actually pretty cool. I mean, like, I guess this is the first. No, this is actually first, and I'm telling it to you guys and to all your fans first. But this is actually gonna be the first time if you don't mind, I can actually describe how my podcast name and my influences were ever put out on our podcast.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, Cyber Timebite, funny story, was not even supposed to be a thing at first, because what happened was is that like a year ago I started a radio station called C Jams out of this website called radio.co,
Ooh.
and it was supposed to be music 24/7, and then every so often I slotted a show in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I um and I used to just have a bunch of like segments and blocks and somewhat of a show in between, like rerunning Adventure Time guys and doing all this other stuff. But then what happened was is that the station just ended up being a, you know, big old Adventure Time guys. How I say it? Adventure Time guys like package. Like if you want to go here, just like come here for Adventure Time guys. Nothing else, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, screw it, and I ended the station, and it saved me lots of money, by the way, ending that station. Uh, and so what I did is that a few months after I did that, I was like, I have a podcast. I literally have a good name for a podcast called Cyber Timebite, and I really want to make this a thing. And so what I did is that I I took the name, and the name came from me just wanting to use the word cyber because one of my favorite pay-per-views in WWE was actually called Cyber Sunday, and I like the word cyber, so I wanted to use cyber.
Right, because you're a nerd, right?
Yeah, and and Time Bite, I wanted something to be like, oh, I'm kind of wasting your time, but I'm doing it in a good way. and so and so and so like I put time, and then instead of saying like bite like you're eating something, I just used the computer term for bite, which is
Right.
BITE. And so I put that together, and I just made Cyber Time Bite, and I thought, like, you know what, this sounds like a perfect name. And so I made that my name, and that was pretty awesome. My influences, I gotta say, are, I don't know if you know who this is, but Sam Roberts, he's an influence for my show.
Haven't heard of him.
And Red Link is also a inspiration for me too, for my podcast, I feel.
Oh yeah, everyone's heard of him.
That's how that's excuse me. That's how my podcast is usually backed up with, and what its inspirations are, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. That's freaking cool, man. I mean, like, I feel like any reason outside of the more negative, well, even sometimes negative aspects of life can give good inspiration to do kind of things you dream of. And you're a good example, we're a great example, and any of you guys listening, do it, take whatever influences in your life and make something out of it.
Yeah,
it's good shit.
Oh yeah,
it really is.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Make sure you fill your life up with things that are not necessarily being placed towards your goals too, because you have to have extra. This is a segue to our topic for today.
It's okay, Jarron. You tried.
Wait, hold on. Phil, you said that in the most weirdest, awkward way possible.
Like, that wasn't going to be our segue into our topic. No, not at all. We're just merely having a conversation that happens to have emphasized words in our dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Everyone emphasizes words awkwardly.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a total blast. I mean,
yep. But yes, today, I'm glad you guys got to know Steven a little bit more. But we do want to hit a little bit of a hot topic. I guess it's a pretty hot topic in the anime community. Talking about filler in anime. And
Yuri on Ice. No, I'm kidding. I love Yuri on Ice.
I do as well.
Yuri on Ice is pretty good. Granted, I didn't watch it because I'm not. I don't know. It's something as beautiful as the opening was and the general concept. I'm just not that into ice skating.
But I mean, if you take the ice skating part out of it, it's a good show.
But then what would be the main point then if it wasn't the ice skating?
No. I'm saying if you take your like I hate ice skating part out of it, it's a good show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sorry, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
Nah, you're all right.
You're good. But I mean, filler episodes have been around for a long time. I mean, granted, this can essentially be a filler episode as well, because, well, we've been filling the first 24 minutes with with everything else up until this point,
Yeah.
up until our main topic. But I mean, I heard. Okay, so in my opinion, this is my take on filler episodes. I don't mind. I actually don't mind filler episodes. In a way, I feel like it's a nice way to kind of just what is it? Give yourself some breathing room, especially if you're if you're watching a series that has like a lot of intense action or just very intense. It has like an intense atmosphere, and then sort of a nice little cushion to like lay on before either the final battle or just or some crazy shit starts happening in the next couple of episodes. That's my take on it, just in general.
You're absolutely right, but like sometimes looking at you, Bleach, anime take filler a bit too far. Cause like fucking what? There's an entire season's worth of filler in Bleach, and it's awful. Like it's not even like chronological with what's going on in the show. It's asinine.
A lot of people will say that Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball Z is nothing but filler.
How is Attack on Titan nothing but filler?
No, well, I mean, I'm not saying Attack on Titan is nothing but filler, but I hear that there's a lot of filler because they gotta like there's this going on and then there's this going on and there has to be a gap between everything and all that crap and that.
Right, but I mean, granted, I haven't read the manga for Attack on Titan, but from what it looked like in the anime, it looked like everything was like, all right, so something had the Walmart or however the fuck it started, I don't remember. Walmart gets attacked, Titans flood in, everyone fucking dies. Aaron grows up. We get a little bit about his life in the military camp. Titans. He dies. Spoiler alert. And then it just kind of nicely tumbles along each and every subject. We get exposition during the times that they're not getting their shit wrecked. We get the action time, all the action stuff that we want. Where's the filler at? Like what?
I mean,
I watched both season 1 and 2.
I was gonna comment if season 2 would be considered like a lot of that was filler, or was it more so exposition than it is filler?
No, it's more exposition. Because they started to talk about the wall, and then we got the background of 2 characters, and then there was the whole chase. It went right in that sequence. There was no downtime from what it felt like.
I mean, I personally haven't really got to touch Attack on Titan, but I heard a lot of things from a lot of people who did watch it to say like, "Oh, this is a bunch of filler and all that stuff." I'm like, well, I mean, like, I don't know because I haven't watched it.
Right.
But I know Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball Z before. I watched probably at least something from every variation in my life at some point, and a lot of people say it's nothing but filler because it's just one big battle scene. People say it is.
Wait, but that's the point.
But I have my one friend who I talked to for Adventure Time guys. He hates Dragon Ball Z because that's why he hates it because it's one big battle scene.
I mean, I can see the flaws. Okay. Let's be honest. Dragon Ball Z is not for the thinking man. to be fair. It is.
What's that?
Yeah, you cut out for a sec.
Are you all good?
Well, yeah, we're all good, but we were asking what'd you say? I guess he's desyncing. But I just wanted to say that, like you said, it's just it's awesome. It's like it's just people beating the living shit out of each other as they scream and into the void. It's great.
Do you think make like low shout out to my friend who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z, just for funnies and giggles?
I mean, it's good for that. Good for that too, especially if you watch the Japanese rendition of it. God, it's rough.
That's because you don't like Goku's like original voice actor or voice actress in this case.
Bless her heart, but goddamn.
Like, dang.
No, it's not like that. It's she's like an 80-year-old woman, and she's been voicing him since the beginning of Dragon Ball. And for whatever reason, by the time he got older, they just said, "Nah, just keep her. Fuck it." He don't even pay attention to the fact that he's like what 50 now, 50, 60 something. Whatever. It's just he still sounds like anytime he yells. And I got in a Facebook fucking argument with people saying them saying, you know, oh the Japanese sub so much better, and I'm like, in general I agree. I will always say subs are better than dubs. However, this is not one of those cases. It's ear grating.
Is it ear grating so good or ear grating so bad?
So bad.
So you're bad to the bone to your ear grade.
Yes, exactly. Grind my ear down to the bone with fucking the banshee screams of Japanese Goku.
His balls to the wall bad.
Yes.
As she screams into the void.
Right, exactly. But like, I don't know, I can see what parts of Dragon Ball Z would or I guess Super in this case, or yeah, again, any rendition of it, well, it could be seen as filler. I mean, there's a lot of other shit that they do. For example, that episode where they tried to drive cars.
Oh yeah, try to drive cars in space. Let's try that, everyone. Let's see how far that goes.
I mean, it was funny I thought it was fucking hilarious. But
how about my favorite? I know I'm a guy, and I know saying this is not weird to anyone because everyone watches the show. But do you think Sailor Moon had a lot of filler? Because I like that show personally.
Filler. I mean,
unfortunately, I'm not. Go ahead, Jomel. Oops, shit.
Thanks for hitting the mic.
My microphone. Yep.
But from what I remember, I mean, I don't think. Okay, so if there was any kind of filler, any kind of filler in Sailor Moon, because I grew up watching Sailor Moon as well. The only thing I could possibly think of that could qualify as filler would be like the downtime episodes when they're in school and when they're not in their sailor uniforms and stuff like that. But I'm only stretching that far because it also ties in with the whole slice of life, slicey lifiness of it.
Life
slicey of it in general, because that's also part of their characters.
Yeah, so, that's what we're gonna call you now. We're gonna call you J Slice.
J Slice.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
What up, J Slice?
What's up, guys? But generally, yeah, I don't think there was much filler I could ever really imagine or think of remembering back to Sailor Moon. I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and I guess that kind of opened me up to like the whole life sliciness of anime in general, because I did enjoy those downtime moments of them doing school shit and all normal girl problems or normal schoolgirl problems and back in the day.
Dude, do you guys So I got a question for both of you guys, real quickly. Since we're talking about Sailor Moon, do you guys seen those DVD releases it's been getting over the years, like at Walmart and all that stuff?
What, Sailor Moon or
Sailor Moon?
For the I guess most recent rendition of it, Crystal.
Yeah, yeah, Sailor Moon S, movie.
Like R and all that.
Like the regular. What's that?
Like Sailor Moon, and it's like Sailor Moon R and all that as well. I think one of them is called
yeah,
Sailor
it's
Moon
like.
R.
Yeah.
Wait, they're re-releasing all the old movies?
Yeah, they're re-releasing all the movies, and I guess they're re-releasing all this. The whole show. But here's the thing I'm worried about. I mean, I'm glad that they're re-releasing it, but I don't know if it's like, the thing that scares me is that, is it original or is it redone?
Well, to my knowledge, I don't think they would have redone the movies, but I know they rebooted it with Sailor Moon Crystal. So I don't know if they're gonna. Well, I mean, I guess if they're gonna show the old show, then the old movies, then they would have to show the old show, which is what that relates to.
I mean, maybe a remaster. Yeah, maybe a
Maybe
remaster.
remastered, maybe just touch-ups.
Yeah, touch-ups. Because I mean, I haven't personally like, I know I have seen those DVDs before, but I haven't necessarily like took the time to like watch the content and stuff like that. So, I can't confidently say for sure what they ended up doing. But I'm going to assume that they're going with a remaster of like
Yeah.
just like a something to touch it up for like 1080p, or 4K or something like that. Something that's
Yeah.
more suitable for today's viewing standards.
You, to today's viewing elitism.
Well, this.
We don't need
this is true.
480p. 140p.
140p.
140p. That's all we need.
You mean
Wait,
144p?
Yeah, 144.
That's how Tommy Wiseau watches his films. Like, you want 144p, huh?
It's the only way to consume media.
That's like tiny. It's tiny.
Oh dear
It's
lord.
beautiful. Trying to sort through the visual grain. That's what puts hair on your chest.
If you haven't,
Because what's that?
oh no, go ahead.
No, it's not. It's not the. It's not the constant. It's not the constant drinking of Gatorade that gets you the hair in your chest. It's the 144p.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta struggle. You gotta struggle real hard in order for you to like taste the grits of life.
It's so tasty you can lick it.
Exactly.
It'll feel like a cat's tongue. That's how rough it is.
Oh my god.
That's really rough. Or like a cheetah's, or like a cheetah's tongue. Those things are razor sharp. Not that I've felt it. Or
Oh yeah,
anything.
yeah. I mean, it's okay. Outside of your lolly tendencies, I know you like cheetahs too.
Okay, you know what? I don't need this right now, Jarron. I don't need you coming out with coming out, especially to a new guest, especially to someone who's also a podcaster as well, to be given knowledge of such false allegations of myself and my social life, Jarron.
I know. I know. Like is there something I should know? I mean, like, this sounds interesting. No,
I mean,
It's all right. It's an age old. It's an age old. I don't want to say accusation because Jomel's dug the hole for himself. But if you watch any of our previous episodes, actually most of our maybe 20s to 30s, there's a lot of him revealing himself.
reviewing himself.
Yeah. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't steer the conversation in any way.
hey, I don't even know how I'm supposed to defend myself right now.
You're not.
I
No, I know how you can defend yourself.
Wholesomeness, Jarron. That's how I'm going to defend myself.
No. How you defend yourself is that after you're done recording here, you go back out to the counter, you go fine, and you say, "Hey, man," and then they say, "What, man?" You go like, "I just did the podcast," and then they say, "With who?" And they said, "With the guy from Cyber Timebite," and he's like, "Oh, that guy."
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
Save yourself.
I mean, I do have to say there was a really cute platelet cosplayer when I was walking around today.
Yeah.
You see what I mean by digging his own fucking grave?
Hey.
Oh, you.
Hey. She wasn't she was not a child, even if she was being depicted as a childlike figure from a anime that depicts the platelets as children, but still, she was cute. What am I? What am I now allowed to like cute things in general?
No, you're absolutely allowed to like cute things.
Okay. So
you're allowed to like them, but you may found somebody that you may love.
all I'm saying is that she was cute, and then
I could only dream that Jomel would find love on a con floor.
oh man, I don't know. That's sort of like the last place I would find love, to be honest, since
I don't know, surrounded by your fellow degenerates. I think you'd do pretty good.
Just one with my
No,
community.
Yeah.
no. He steps on the console and he's like, well, I've been feeling this.
No, all the English parts has to be sung in Japanese.
Who's been for so long?
There's karaoke happening later tonight, so I can always
Oh, you better get on that, boy.
just start my
Yo,
mating
you
call.
find this-
Yeah.
You find this chick and you sing to her.
Yeah, I'm gonna be escorted out kindly at the very best. If I were to do something like that, and security's everywhere, and I'm not about to be manhandled by them while I'm trying to cause a ruckus in the middle of the con. Then again, I feel like everyone else will be causing ruckuses in general. So
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's just the nature of the game.
no, yeah,
It's the nature of cons.
this is true.
Oh my god.
But
I'm
yeah,
having fun with this, guys.
what'd you say?
I'm having a lot of fun with you guys.
Oh, we're
I mean, we try to have a good time.
exactly. We try to have a good time. I mean, once we get I still don't know how this is gonna work, but once we hit like 1,000 total downloads, we're gonna do like a drunk cast. Like that's the general plan. That's how
Yeah.
we're thinking, but I don't know how that's gonna work with if John and I are in two different states at this, getting hammered.
I mean, we're both gonna we're gonna buy our own drinks.
Mhm.
We're gonna sit in front of our computers and we're gonna drink. Probably get at least knocked down 5 before
Oh God.
you start the podcast, and then you continue until you're out of alcohol,
What?
or you don't want to drink anymore.
Oh, okay. That's what I said. Like, you do. I don't want to end the night with like alcohol poisoning.
I'm not saying get a fucking 40-ounce handle, Jomel. Damn.
Am I the only straight edge guy on here right now?
Probably.
Maybe.
I used to be straight edge, and then I said fuck it.
No.
Yeah, because I feel like if I was at Diasho right now, I would be the building that would just be like straight edge and straight up not going to those parties or whatever. I'd just be in my hotel room alone at late night.
I wear my sun. I can't sing because we might get copy struck.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's okay.
YouTube's getting antsy.
No. Yeah, for real. But I do have my tequila here. I did bring 2 bottles of meat as well as Don Julio to Daisho, so I've been taking shots of that generally.
Good.
So, but I'm not about to throw
I've
some
seen
house
people.
parties.
I saw people bring like all this stuff, like 500 bottles of everything.
Oh man, I mean, if you're into that, I would.
Never been to. Go on.
No, exactly no.
Sorry.
So we talked about this before he got on, John. He's never been to ASEN.
Really?
Never.
Yeah. So I was saying like he should at least go once and 1 year and just kind of experience it, because going from what we were just talking about, some of those parties I've never been, but I've heard stories, and some of those parties are really intense in terms of just like a mass of people in a hotel room.
There is at least one ambulance every day. Every day of the con.
At least one.
At ASEN?
Yep.
Definitely. Like,
And I'm pretty sure there's even. I'm pretty sure it goes to the next level, too.
oh yeah, no, definitely. Because even on
I've never
day
been
zero,
to one. Jomel's never been to one, so we
No.
don't know what happens.
that's
but-
true. Because I mean, some of the results I find is like, on day zero, it's either one ambulance and a couple ambulances. 1 year there was a fire truck. The fire department showed up. 1 year. One because someone pulled the fire alarm in the hotel room, so everyone had to evacuate. So you had the fire department out there, and everyone is like, just either they got woken up from their sleep, or they're still in costume. And everyone's kind of just like confused. And one time the fire department just showed up with the ambulance because something happened. Oh no, wait, I think something happened in the rave. Somebody was drugged out or something, and the fire department was called for some odd reason, as well.
Yeah, at Asen every for the last 2 nights. There's no, not first 2 nights. There's a rave. Uh, good electro beats, good shit. Lots of people in their dancing attire and cosplay. It's a good time. It's fun, but it's also not. Don't take anything from anybody.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Most people are kind
I
of.
never hit. I never.
No, go
Oh,
ahead. Go
wait,
ahead.
continue. I never go to raves anyway.
I
Because
mean, you're not missing that much.
I don't go to them because one, the music doesn't interest me, and two, I mean, like, I don't want it's I mean, let's think about it. Half of the people are just flat out just dumb and somewhat, and so they're just gonna be there, just be flopping all over the ground or leaning over something with something in their hand.
And this is true.
So I just tend to avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go in.
But
I'm sorry, John. Was I interrupting you?
What's that?
nah, go for it.
I mean, just in general, I'll go in just for just to experience it, I guess. Because I've never out of the 60, I've never been to the first rave. I've always come to the second rave, but I always hear the first one is better in general, just because it's a different DJ and different stuff like that. So I have yet to like last long enough on day one to last up until the first rave. So that's still my goal right now. But other than that, I don't spend more than like 10 minutes, because then it's usually hot, pretty musty, and then it just gets weird because people are either like doing flips or dancing, or one of them's kind of just passed out somewhere, and it's something for some people, not necessarily for me.
I think we mentioned this on our Ace podcast, but not during that podcast, but that because we did that the second day, right?
That podcast, yes, that was during day 2 of ASIN.
The first day of Asen during the rave, like just as it started, people got arrested because they were having sex on the rave floor.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We mentioned that in that podcast, but I feel like all of our new viewers would appreciate hearing that fact if they're interested in Asen. Not for that reason, but Asen. Here's the thing: when you get that large group of people together, one, for one, the panels and shit are pretty fun. All the events, all the game, the game floor, the panel rooms, the merch. Oh, the merch. Oh, Jomel, what'd you buy me?
What do you want?
What'd you buy Steven, more importantly?
Steven. Oh
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Goddamn. I'll send you a gift basket. So
There you go.
Like, you best be bringing me back a Diasho Con 2018 logo shirt.
oh, actually, I haven't even seen those yet. I gotta find out where the Diasho Con booth is. I want to get myself. I should probably get like some Diasho Con related merch. But actually, to be honest with you, the merch, like the vendors here, like the vendor hall is not as big as like ASIN, so not a lot of variety. But there's still a lot of stuff in generally, but it's actually a lot smaller. There's actually a lot more what is it? What are they called? Those the artist ones, the artist vendors.
Boost.
Yeah.
Sally.
Yeah, exactly. So there's actually a lot more of those individuals, rather than like sponsored vendors, on the actual like vendor floor. So
That's pretty good.
I got a couple things. I got like a hat. I got a Pokemon hat a while ago because it was warm and fluffy. 'Cause it's cold as shit up here since it's up north. I mean, it snowed this morning, so.
Is the con going all day?
What was that? You kind of cut out this at the end.
You said
Like-
does it end at some point?
Like, because like, do you know how, like, what con is it?
Daisho.
No, not Daisho. What's that con that goes 24/7, like all day, all night, never ends?
What the shit? What?
Is there? Oh
Wow.
my.
No, I think the Anime Midwest goes like all day and all nights with panels, and
Huh, I didn't know that.
I don't think Asen does that.
It technically goes on all day. I mean, all day and all night if you consider the hentai panels.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they had the panels.
part of that. 'Cause they go on like until 3 a.m. or so.
Yeah, like, like, does Daisho like have hours, or does it just keep going until it's over on Sunday?
Well, from what I can see right now, it seems that so in terms of events and like scheduled stuff, the latest thing that's gonna go on tonight will be up until 4 a.m. That's gonna be the rave, some hentai stuff, as well as some other late night panels, from what I can tell. But everyone else pretty much hangs around like the Kalahari Hotel and either doing photo shoots or just loitering around and having fun. So it's constantly going on because people are like, there's always a group of people awake and just doing shit generally.
So you're going to the hentai panels, right?
Yes, I actually am going to be going to a hentai reading panel.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta ask, what happens at those panels anyway? Like, don't tell me there's people just like, wing.
I mean, there are some hentai viewing panels where they just watch hentai.
Yeah.
No
I
one's
don't go to those.
Nobody's doing anything in those, right?
I mean, I don't know if they do handshakes. I can't promise you anything.
Yeah.
But usually we go to things that are like more involved, where it's like hentai reading panels, or there was one time we went to a hentai dubbing panel where you got to dub over, like the audience got to dub over a hentai, and it was really fun.
Oh, John,
Oh, there's just
tell them that one year when you went to a hentai reading one and there was a Hank Hill guy.
Oh yeah.
oh,
So I mean, it was literally that fucking. You go to this reading panel. It's I guess this is the 18 plus story of the podcast.
I mean, our podcast is already
So,
rated
I
as
guess-
explicit, so
Oh, it's really
You
shit.
do another
Well,
podcast?
I mean,
too?
we curse. That's why. So we technically are technically a explicit podcast because we curse and all that.
Oh,
So
oh well. Well, then anyway, I guess his kids wouldn't be here anyway. There, it was a weird one where like this I'm gonna say young looking girl. I don't know if she was actually a little girl. Had like attacked this like tourist dude who was just trying to figure out how to get around town.
yeah.
And when I say attacked, I mean she raped him.
Oh god. Okay.
And the person that did all of her lines, did it in a Hank Hill voice, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
unfortunately, I was not there to witness such greatness. But man, I would have loved to just listen to that soundbite of like, because Hank Hill was the one getting raped, right? Or was it the other way around?
All the way around.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
It was something to experience.
Oh my god. Why?
Because people are creative, funny assholes, and it's great.
Like, hey there, man.
I mean, it was I couldn't do it justice in trying to repeat it, but it was one of those had to be there kind of things. But that's why I always advocate for going to hentai panels, because the people that are there, or I should say, most of the people that are there to poke fun at and have a good time with the concept.
Exactly. So technically,
Other people,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
the other people you need to do hand checks on.
No, yeah, definitely, most definitely. So,
Oh god.
so to answer that, the con goes on until Sunday. Generally, if you have friends, because you'll pretty much just start shitting around as usual until the sun rises, and you can do it all over again. But generally, things event wise quiets down until like 4 a.m. But well, in ASEN, there are different circumstances. The game room is open 24 hours, and I think some of the tabletop stuff, if I recall. I can't remember.
The tabletop stuff would have to be open 24 hours because those fucking games go on forever. Especially if people are doing like one-shot D&D shit.
Oh yeah, right. So
Like yeah, they have to stay. But the
so
game room, God, that's where all the lust comes from.
yeah, exactly. That's where because when all the events are gone, everyone just amasses to the game room, and that's sort of just that collective scent of the
Weeb
whole.
mist.
That'll be a perfume or a cologne. We mist.
Yeah.
La Toi. Tss, tss. Smell the weeb into your armpits. Something like that.
Oh my god.
Feels the anime
We were
into
joking
your
earlier
veins.
about it. We were joking earlier about how the people that make the all those flavored jelly beans at the Jelly Belly company
Yeah.
should do a jelly bean flavor called
Con season.
Weeaboo Musk or Con Season, yeah, where it just tastes like Weeaboo sweat.
To be like no, it should be named after you guys.
Wannabeaboo beans, that would be pretty fun.
It tastes like Jay Slice and Jordan and Jarron.
It'll taste like disappointment then.
It'll probably look.
You're not disappointing.
Huh?
You're not disappointing.
I try to be not disappointing. It's not. Yeah, I try not to be disappointing.
As much,
The Jay Slice over here, though.
I mean, we are.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Wannabeaboos.
Yeah, I mean, we're disappointments by default.
So like how about so what time does everyone gotta be out on Sunday?
On Sunday?
That's usually like midday.
Well, yeah, midday. Like I know the last bit of event is like the last event ends at 4 p.m. So that's generally when everything is over.
Yeah.
For this week, and most cons are like that. Most Sundays are usually they end on like that 4 p.m. mark, 5 p.m. latest. So, but that's usually.
So I guess if you're a partier, it goes on for however long you have alcohol.
That's true. If you're a madman, to be partying constantly up until Sunday.
Look, I haven't done it, but I'm pretty sure a party with a bunch of like-minded individuals.
I mean, like,
Let me rephrase that.
yeah.
A party with a bunch of other people that either know what is or has watched anime is probably something interesting because I feel like it's a very similar flavor of people.
I'm pretty sure it ends at 4 or 5 because people gotta drive. Some people have a long drive home.
That is true.
Some people eat. That's dinner time, pretty much. That should be dinner time for everybody, and so
Nah.
people gotta eat dinner.
You don't eat, sleep, or shower when it's con season.
Of course.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Jomel ate, sleep, and bathed this whole weekend.
He's doing it wrong.
I'm sorry that I'm a proper human being and a proper member of society.
No, there's no such thing.
Like, excuse me, I live my life. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I mean, I'm trying to be part of that 1% of congoers to at least abide by the community rules.
Like, oh my god! Like, try to live up to those rules.
We don't adhere to your laws of conservation.
Laws
It's
of
con all the time.
You're either stank or you're gone. Is that how that goes, Jarron?
Yep, that's exactly. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the beans.
Well, true. It's sort of.
Have you guys?
No, go ahead. What is it?
Now, have you guys saw the sign on Facebook in the Diasho Con page of someone saying like take a shower, it's sexy.
Yes, I've seen a specific one, but I always like seeing con renditions of the whole please shower meme. It's a meme at this point, but cons will always try to advocate for that. And
Well, yeah, because you don't want to wake up the next morning and you're standing in line for merch and the cosplayer behind you is like, ew, wait, are you kidding me?
I mean, it's not like that.
Yeah, it's not the best first impression if you smell like a fucking gym sock when you're trying to take pictures of a cosplayer
Exactly.
or anybody for that matter.
Yeah, and especially if you have more than 10 people in the same room, kind of just like, like like just musking it up. It's just it's an experience that should not be, shouldn't ever be an option in life, to be honest. It's like a locker room.
No, you're right. You're absolutely fucking right.
It's like a gym except no one's doing anything. Yeah, actually, it's kind of like that. It's like a gym except there's no exercise equipment, just anime merch everywhere.
Yeah, and breathing awkwardly.
Did you swim yet at the aquatics?
I did not. I didn't bring a swimsuit, unfortunately, but I brought my camera, so that's what matters.
Right. That. Listen. I fully, I always say, fully respect everyone that does their shit, but I'm not gonna lie that I don't enjoy cosplayers in bikinis.
Oh my god. I know this is where this is going.
I'm just saying.
I know where this is going.
I'm just saying. The people, our old viewers know.
Oh, they know, all right.
They know. I don't. Yeah. Look, I'm a simple man. I see titties, I hit like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, J-Slice, your boy over here is going out, wilding out.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with them. I'm enjoying myself thoroughly right now. I mean, shit, I'm on site.
What?
I'm on site, and
he's
I'm
right.
yeah, like I'm enjoying it. Like, let's see, like, what is it? Just there's a level of like, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? But there's just a level of just a good level of like sexiness.
Yep.
And like in a con setting, like that. Just saying. it's quite the eye candy, I guess you'd say.
Oh my god.
And for you female listeners out there, there are also quite a lot of admirable male swimsuit cosplayers as well. Not that I can advocate for it, but there are plenty as well for you to enjoy.
We're the perfect advocates for that. We're the perfect advocates for that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I can't go to the full extent, but there are some. There are quite a few male swimsuit cosplayers out there as well, which some people would probably enjoy. Given where you swing on the board.
No, I mean, just look at us. I mean, look at our chiseled seven abs.
Oh yeah.
7 abs.
Yeah, the ones that we drew on. I mean, what'd you say?
You mean patterned on?
Yeah, because we told. Yeah. Yeah, that the ladies totally love, like 100% of the time.
No, look, dad bod's in, so it's okay.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio is doing it, so might as well.
It's okay.
Oh man, now I get to see me and Jay over here just going through a con and be just like, hey man, rip it, and we just have these crappy markered on 7 pound abs on us, and we're just like, what's up?
You'd be surprised how many people do that.
Yeah, there's people that can't afford the thing that they put on themselves to make them look like they have abs.
Yeah.
True.
Those things are expensive.
Wait, what are you talking about? Like, is it like
Chest
one of those?
armor.
Yeah.
Oh, those things that
It's
do
like a fake muscles. It's just padding.
Oh, I see. Huh. True.
Man, we're supposed to be talking about filler episodes, and this.
You're right. See. Here's the thing. We in the filler episode, we're doing filler.
Exactly.
See.
So we've been fulfilling this episode with plenty of nonchalant talking about everything from filler episodes to con season to boobs to lolicons to everything.
Yeah, so it's all right. Everything's all good here. Also, just to clarify, so that again, our female viewers or respectable male viewers don't think we're creepy. Jomel might be,
Wait,
but
what?
we advocate for every anyone to be able to cosplay, no matter what your body shape is.
And so have you seen a lot of Voltron and Homestuck there?
Yes, actually,
I'd be surprised to see Homestuck anymore.
Actually, I did see quite a few Homestuck. I did
Really?
see some. I did see a lot of Voltron cosplayers. Actually, I took a picture with one. I don't know who the character is. I don't know who the character is. He has, she had like a metal arm, white hair. I haven't seen
Shiro?
Voltron. I'm sorry.
You took a picture of female Shiro.
Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, because I was in my Winter Soldier office, so she asked if we could take a picture together since we both had like metal arms. So so there was that instance, but there was also a lot of other like Voltron cosplayers as well, which is surprising. And I really need to watch that show now because I've been meaning to for so long.
Well, here's the thing. You better start jumping on it quick because the final season is airing next month.
Oh.
Yo, that's a lot of show to watch.
Wait, how much like how many episodes are we talking here? Because I haven't even looked at the roster for that, like the episode list for that.
I think that this final season is the 9th season.
Oh,
I
Jesus
think-
Christ!
Yeah, Jomel, you don't know what you're saying. That's a lot of show.
I mean, I watch telenovelas, and those run for like an hour each episode, for like 4 seasons. I mean, I'm on the 4th season right now of Jane the Virgin, and all those episodes run for 40 minutes each.
Mexican grandma shows.
Hey, don't be knocking my Mexican grandma shows. All right, they're especial for for my viewing purpose. That was
Oh
French.
my god,
I shake my head at you.
Hey, but
that is something right there.
yeah, definitely. But thank you, guys. Thank you, Steven. This has been a fulfilling episode so far.
Fulfilling episode because knowing that what you have gone through this whole weekend, from all the crazy crap that's going on between the partying to even a little bit more of that your boy that Jay Slice your boy would like to be part of at some extent, to the con floor, to the swimming, to the snowing, to just people just flat out just falling to their face in the snow. It's been exciting. to
Oh
say the
yeah,
least.
it's definitely been, and I don't know. I mean, again, we love to have you come back again, Steven, and hopefully, sometime soon, Jarron and I, or Jarron, one of us, will be a part of the next recording of your podcast. Maybe sometime soon.
Yeah,
So-
on Cyber, you guys want to be Cyber? I'm pretty sure you guys want to be Cyber Timebite episode 22.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'll be
It's some kind of division of 42
exactly.
plus 2.
Exactly. So if you guys don't remember, if you guys are still here, thank you. All the information from Steven's podcast, Cyber Timebite, Adventure Timebite as well. Is that the other one?
No, Adventure Time Guy.
Oh, Adventure Time Guy. Sorry for that.
I'm sorry, real quickly. Can I say something real quickly? I forgot to mention.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
no, go
ahead.
for it. Go for it.
You can listen to Cyber Timebite on Spreaker.com, on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, and at noon every Wednesday on Real Hot Radio 365, and soon iTunes. So there you go.
There you go, guys. Those kind of links will be available to your pleasure. And for those of you guys who are out in Diasho Con, or even if you're at home, not at a con. For those who are at Diasho Con, what do you guys think so far? Are you having fun? Are you passed out? Are you getting kicked out somewhere? And for those of you who are at home, do you like filler episodes? Because this is one big hell of a filler episode.
Oh my god, yes it was.
We're gonna let you think that as a filler episode was on purpose.
Exactly.
We're gonna let you believe that that's our genius.
Exactly. That's because we are artists. All of us podcasters are nothing but artists. from the
Or
21st
this is their
century.
own way.
So if you want,
Century.
so if you guys want to reach out and tell us your answers, Jarron, where can they contact us?
You can find Wannabeaboo you can contact us on our Facebook at Wannabeaboo on Facebook, as I said. You can find us on Twitter at also Wannabeaboo. You can listen to us on YouTube, the Wannabeaboo podcast, and you can also find us on Google Play, iTunes, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, and any other place that hosts an RSS feed that's picked us up.
As well as Stitcher, by the way.
Wow, that's awesome. You guys are doing pretty good for yourselves.
It took a while for things to get set up.
Yeah. We certainly hope we're doing all right. 40 episodes in.
Exactly. But as always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading us. As of this recording, we're still passing over 800 total downloads. We can't have done it without you. I hope you can check out Steven's podcast because your support to him is just as much as your support to us, and we all gotta support each other. So
I support the Weeboo. If you guys want me to advertise you guys on Cyber Timebite, dude, I will advertise you guys if you want me to.
Hey, 100%. I'm all for shameless advertising.
Exactly. So, as always, guys, my name is Jomel Socorro.
My name's Jarron Gaddis, and we were visited by Steven.
Oh yeah. You were visited by.
Should we start over here? Let's start it over so that we can get a nice clean ending here. All right. Let's start over. Yeah. So, as always, guys, my name is Jomel Socorro.
My name's Jarron Gaddis.
And I'm Steven at Cyber Timebite.
And we are the Wannabeaboo podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest game and anime news, reviews, and waifus for lifu.
Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you next time.
Do you guys have an outro that we all say together or something?
Oh no, that's it.
That was the outro.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll leave this in though because we always like little bits of liveliness here and there.